In this lesson, I will explain to you Numpy arrays. So Numpy is a package in Python programming language. Whenever you have to use Numpy, you have to import Numpy as NP. And here I have mentioned we have to import it as NP and then use NP to access the functions from that package. And there are some built-in functions in NumPy, and we have to discuss those functions here. One is the full function, ones function, zeros, I, random, dot random. So first is, as I have mentioned, that you have to import NumPy. So you have to write down import NumPy as NP. So our first code is to create a 3 by 3 array or 4 by 4 array. I can make it 3 by 3 first, then we will go to 4 by 4. Filled with 7. Filled with 7 means that all the rows, all the columns should have the same value, which is equal to 7. And 3 by 3 means there should be 3 rows and 3 columns. Keep in mind always the first element represents the rows and the second represents the columns, number of columns. So first of all, you have to make some variable. So here I have made same underscore array is equal to np, because this is the numpy function dot full function, and we need 3 by 3 matrix comma 7, and then print same arrays, this variable. When I will run it, you will see that there are 3 rows, 3 columns, number of columns horizontally, these are rows, vertically these are columns, and filled with 7, right? Okay, move on to the second example. Same here, same example, or if you want I can show you here. If you want 4 by 4, you can make 4 by 4, 5 by 4, 6 by 2, whatever you need. Now it is job, you have to practice it. Second code is you have to create a 3 by 3 matrix, and it should be filled with some float. Here I have mentioned 7.0, so I will show you the difference. This is only 7, so this is the output, but here we need make it 7 first and then run it. So see 7.0, 7.0. Here is only 7, but if you need as a float, so you have to put decimal and whatever, so it is 7.0. If you want that 5.0 should come here, so make it 5 and then run it, so it is 5.0. Move on to the next example. Here is same full function. Still we are learning the full function, but in this example, in this code, we need 5 by 5 matrix, means there should be 5 rows, 5 columns filled with 8. So see, when I will run it, so 5 rows and 5 columns or are 8. These are called the full function. Move on to the next function, which is called the I function. And what is the I function? Here I am going to make a 4 by 4 array or matrix where diagonal element with 1 and all the elements should be 0, which is called the unit matrix or the identity matrix, in which only diagonal elements should be 1, all are should be 0. So unit underscore array is equal to np.I 4 by 4. When I will run it, you will see this is the diagonal. These are the diagonal elements, all are 1, remaining elements are 0. This is called the identity matrix or a unit matrix. If you want, we will see with 3 by 3 matrix. See here, diagonal elements are 1, remaining are all 0. So this is called the I function. Second is, next code is, or next function is zeros. Create a 4 by 4 matrix filled with 0. So this is called the 0 function, np.0. Then you have to print 0 underscore array. So see, it all the elements are 0. This is called the null matrix. If you want, we can see with suppose 6 by 4. Make it 6 rows and 4 columns. All the elements should be 0. This is called the zeros function. Move on to the next function, which is called the ones function. Create any matrix. Here I have mentioned 3 by 3 matrix of ones. So see, when I will click it, all there are 1 1 1. If you want, just change this number of rows. If I say there should be 7 rows and 3 columns, right? So see, all are ones. This is called the ones function. Last function is random.random. So this is the important function. Create a matrix of random floats. See, floats means decimal between 0 and 1. So random underscore matrix 2 by 2. Here I will show you first the matrix 2 by 2. There are random values, but these values are between 0 and 1. This is called the random function. If you want to see, suppose if I say there should be 4 rows and 6 columns, and when we will run it, so see, there are 4 rows and 6 columns, but their values are between 0 and 1. This is called the random function. So we have learned these built-in functions in NumPy: full function, ones, zeros, I, random.random. Now you have to practice, change the matrices, change the values, and practice it. If any point is not clear, you can ask me. Subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching.